Hey folks, I'm Vishal and I've built Jottings. Jottings is a microblogging platform where whatever you post is on your own site. You can sign up and create your own site and start publishing within 2 minutes. Something like this. And you get to have your own site or many of those for you and your products and your projects. And why did I build this? For I think over 10 years, I've been writing a blog and maintaining it. It's called Musings, and I write about AI, tech, and a bunch of personal thoughts about my coffee journey, about some proses and poems that I write, and more. But every time I want to publish something, it would take me a week of writing and editing before I can put it out there. But I do have a lot of thoughts otherwise, like quick ones, not so polished ones that I want to put out. You could say Twitter is a place to do it, but I've always disliked Twitter for how toxic it can be and how it pushes you to sort of engage in the community, which is not always a very healthy one. So a few months ago, I started building like a micro blog of my own, just like Musings, but I wanted to host it in a subdomain of my website. So I ended up building Jottings. This is not active anymore because I'll tell you why later. But I built something like this, quite modeled after a bunch of microblogging sites. But it, just like Musings, is hosted completely by myself. And I get to post different posts about things I've been building or random thoughts I had. This is when I was quitting sugar, and this is what happened then. And a random set of posts I post, and I built this completely from the ground up. What I would do is I would have a JSON file where each of the objects in this is essentially a jot or an individual post. And I would have templates for the feed, the home page, and a jot page. And I had a build script which would just go through the Jots JSON and create as many of these jot pages as there are, and also fill up the homepage with this based on the style and the script, and create a distribution, which I would a static distribution, which would be hosted on Cloudflare pages. And I was running this for a while, and then I thought, I think this could be made into its own platform, and that's how Jottings was born. The goal and the idea behind Jottings is that it's anti-social media. It is you writing and putting your thoughts out there in your own space, which you control. And it is deliberately by design antisocial, which means you're not chasing behind likes or views or what people have to say with their comments. So it's you and your thoughts. So you can share a link to your Jottings site on wherever you want, so people can follow. It supports RSS, so people can subscribe to everything you post. The landing page has a lot more information about what Jottings is and everything. It is completely free to start. You get 3 sites that you can host for free. But when you upgrade to Pro, you get to attach your own custom domain. You get Markdown rendering. You can attach photos. You can add links. So right now, my own Jottings, my personal Jottings, is hosted through jottings.me. And this is the site which is very similar in look to this. But now I get to post a lot more user-friendly without needing to update JSONs manually. So you can, if you're a pro site like mine is, you get to add images, you get to have Markdown rendering. So I can do code. Even in my, for example, here, you can have code. You can do a lot more things. You get very rich analytics on your own pages. And each jotting site allows you to categorize your jots by tags. So you can filter down by tags, and each tag also gets its own RSS feed. So if you are someone who's engaged in multiple projects, your users can follow a specific project that they, or your audience can follow a specific project of yours that they care about and subscribe to its updates if they want. So tags can be a very powerful way to sort of filter your content. You also get a extremely fast, fully offline search. For example, if you want to search by AI, all the jots that you wrote that has AI would come up, and also any tags that you have would come up. For example, dosa is a favorite food of mine, and I keep posting about it often. And these are my, yeah, so you go. You can quickly get into your posts and filter down by search. And all jotting sites also get an info page where you can use to have like metadata. For example, here I have my website linked, my LinkedIn, my GitHub, and my main blog as well. And you can add a lot more rich content here. So that's what you get. Now let's get in and see how you can set up your own jottings. So you just click on Start Jottings, and you can sign up using Google or Apple or using email and password. Since I've already signed up, I'm going to sign in. So this is where you land. It's your dashboard homepage. And here you can see all the sites that you have created using Jottings. Each person can have up to 3 free sites or 5 paid sites when you start paying. Once you go pro, all your sites become pro, and all of your sites will unlock all the pro features, and I will show you what those are. For now, I'm going to go into my personal Jottings, which is Jottings Official. That's what I call it. So let's say we want to create a new jot. You just go in and you start typing something. Now, since I'm a pro user, I get to have Markdown, and you also get a quick nifty guide about Markdown right here, and we can start writing. And I can, for example, do this like Markdown formatting, or I can actually link Jottings right here, which case it becomes a hyperlink, and I can do italics for that. Yeah, that looks good. You can add tags for this. I will use AI suggestion, which all pro users get with fair usage unlimited, but free users get up to 3 AI usages per day. I can do jottings, update, and I can also write another one called video. This looks good, and then you publish a jot. That's it, you're done. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind is each Jottings site is a statically built and hosted site, which means every time you make a change, the site is rebuilt, which is why you have this thing called builds. Now, this is a nerdy detail. You don't need to ever look into builds because all the build triggers have been set up for you. You don't ever need to manually rebuild a site, but that option does exist. The site is being served for you using a CDN, so it's quite fast. And since it's a static site, it is extremely quick. We also get a bunch of other things like you get a full array of settings where you can set up your SEO data. You can see if you have RSS. We support all these 3 feeds, so people can use any of their clients to subscribe to your updates. You can adjust SEO. For free sites, you get a basic SEO. Otherwise, you get rich ones with like robots.txt, AI.txt, humans.txt, and we get a web manifest. We also have rich support for open graph tags, and we also do JSON LD for your entire site, including the jot pages. So it may be discovered by different AI engines if you want that too. You can add a site logo, which also becomes your favicon. You can set up authors. Authors are essentially whom you see as the one who posted the site. And the good thing is, since you control the site, you can add your own verification badge without needing to pay for it. So I declare verified because I own the site. Why not? And then you get rich analytics. I will show you that in a bit. You can upload a site banner, which will come up as OG image whenever you share a link to your jotting site to anybody. You can add your social links, which will come up on your info page. And you can also add some external links if you want, and it'll show up there. Now let's go through analytics. So pro users get a full-fledged analytics like what you're seeing right now. Free users only get to see their page views. You get to see like over time how it looked, how much time people spend on an average, how many visitors we had, etc. And then you also get to see referrers. I recently made a post on Y Combinator's Hacker News, hence that's why we got a bunch of people from there. And you can see your devices, browsers, operating systems, and also by country who visited your site. Pretty basic, but I think rich enough for most use cases. So that's Jottings for you. You also do get a lot of information about your account. You can manage your billing. Billing is done using Dodo payments, which is also supported by Stripe. So we don't store any of your payment details, and all of that is handled by Stripe. You can also export your full data. And if you ever want to stop using Jottings, your Jots are exportable, and you get like a JSON and a CSV file with a lot of your details. The media will be provided as a CDN link. CDN that we use is Cloudflare, so you will have to download from there. But that being said, all of the written content and your Jots and other metadata will be as part of your JSON and CSV exports. So that's it. You can sign up, as I said, using Google, Apple, or email, and then you can create multiple sites. Each of these sites will have its own rich internal content. This is the Jottings page for the Jottings product itself. Here you will find all of the updates that I've been making for the product over time. We had one about a week ago, and is there anything else to show? You can always come in and edit your Jot. A Jot that you create could be saved as draft and published later on. That's possible. Yeah, we also get an AI writing assistant, which you can write from scratch, which I hate doing. But you can adjust tone, like various options. You can fix grammar, or you can write something and have it be transformed in a different way also. So when you write there, you can rewrite this with AI, or you can just generate from scratch. So yeah, all of these come with their own help topics where it's explained in more detail how to use them. We have a Markdown formatting guide as well. So if you are aware of Markdown, more or less it's similar to that, but there have been some custom formatting options that I've provided, which might be slightly different, just because I wanted to look good in the Jot format styling that we have. Apart from that, you will fit right into what we have. By the way, we did make a post, which as soon as you refresh the page is available here. So we can link as a hyperlink, but we can also link with a preview like this. So in this particular Jot, we have a link with the hyperlink, which shows changelog. But also in this case, I have given an App Store link to download directly from there, which will show up with the preview. So let me show you how to do that. You can add a link. Let's say, link my web page. So if you see, it fetched the preview for us automatically. And now when you post something, this will be included just like this. And when a user clicks, it'll open that page. In this case, it's an App Store link, but you get the idea. And each Jot has a copy option. We copy the Jot's link is copied, so you can share this anywhere you want. It has relative timestamp support. So anything recently posted, it will show up as 41 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago. But when you hover, it will show you the actual timestamp. And each Jot site and each of its pages are quite well optimized for SEO. and also for a lot of the AI search tools that we have. So there's JSON LD, as I mentioned earlier, which informs that this is a site with each of them being posts, and the post content is available in the JSON LD structure. So AI platforms can sort of search for your specific jots if they want and understand what you write about. They have theme control at the bottom. So when you set it to auto, it will follow the system theme. So you get to have a dark mode when you want. And you can always fix it to the dark mode or the light mode. So if it's an auto, it will change with the user's device theme. That's pretty cool. Then let me show you the RSS feed. So this is where all the feed links present. These are site-wide feed links. It also explains how to use them. But as I mentioned earlier, we have filtered down feed links for specific tags as well. So that's Jottings. By the way, even the dashboard supports theming. As you can see, you can always switch back and forth. And you can always create a new site here. You can assign a subdomain, but you can always come in and add a custom domain later. Like over here, all you have to do is enter your domain. And when you say add domain, you will get your records that need to be added, like a site verification record, a CNAME record, and an SSL certificate record. You can always come in on the main page, take a look, and there's a lot of information here, including some FAQs. There's a blog that I maintain about Jottings, and there's the Jottings of Jottings. Or you can always write to me at hello@jottings.me. It's just me who's managing the box, and I will take a look. If you have any questions, I'm always here. I hope you find Jottings useful. Bye-bye, folks. Bye.